My first memory was he made his debut. It would have been around 2004, I think. He was playing on the half-back line. He was one of the loosest half-backs we'd ever had. I was playing on ball, but spent most of my time standing his man. But having said that, he'd go down and be in the forward lines and take a mark and kick a couple of goals. So it was positive for the team, not so positive for me.
I remember coming down and watching him play and just, I guess, really dominate certain games and sort of win games of his own back, and it sort of made me realise how good of a player he was. And
I mean, so I marvel at his skills, his competitive nature. He can take a high mark, he's aggressive on the ground. His evasive skills for a guy who's 6'3" is exceptional. I just love seeing him play, and he still retains that tenacity even now.
He's got a fantastic pair of hands. He's played almost every single position on the ground. He's played wing, ruck, centre forward, full back, full forward, and he's done that for the club for so many years. So his versatility is really good. Also, he stands up in big games. You kick it forward, and he's not an overly big guy, but he can come from 3 or 4 deep and take marks and kick goals, and it always seems to be that key moment. And he's got the best defender on him every single week, and he just wills himself. So I think when he sort of has that look in his eye where he's marking everything, you know, it's pretty good to watch.
Having 250 Browning. 250
Well, it's just excitement, really. Seeing someone who's so passionate about the club, still getting the job done at his age, and still working hard and still being a positive influence on the team. Well, he's definitely probably played every single position on the ground, and he started half back, and then he's moved into key positions because as a club we've lacked height over the years, and he's always been one of the taller guys, so he's had to take up key positions. He's also got a good running tank, so he can play out on the wing or on ball. He gets plenty of touches, and he's really versatile when he's playing.
I played about 380 club games, only 100 odd A-grade games, and you know, to have Ian come and follow in my club and now his club, it makes me very, very proud.
Me and Ian were lucky enough to sort of be born into the club. My dad played 300 games for the club and part of the A-grade premiership back in the 80s, so we've known nothing else but coming down here and playing, and it was always something we wanted to do, is play A-grade football just like Dad did. And to become, I think, only the 4th or 5th person in the club's history to play 250 A-grade games, it means a hell of a lot of him. 5-6 years ago, a lot of clubs were throwing a lot of money at him to leave, and he never did. He stuck with the club, so he always wanted to be a one-club player, and it would mean a huge amount to him and the family. Sometimes Ian can lose his cool at people on the field, but that's only on the field. But no, honestly, I think they just admire the way he goes about it, and his passion on the field as well, and his competitiveness. So they're the things that probably go along when people want to talk about Ian, and his ability to take the big moments and step up in those times. I think that's the things that, if you ask around the club, that people would say about him.
Ian, throughout his juniors, always wore number 9. He let me know pretty quick that he wanted it. I'd been wearing it for 10 years, so he wasn't getting it. There was a number of people who, throughout the time I was playing, tried to be the next in line, but Ian was just the obvious choice. 2007 preliminary final, we went down to Morphettvale out here. It was my last A-grade game. At the end of the day there, I just said, mate, you've earned this. This is your Guernsey from now on. It fills you with a bit of pride that the number 9 Guernsey's been worn by 2 people for the last 500 games. There's something a little bit special about that Guernsey.